This is my homework for Paul McCore's Arduino Uno R4 series of lessons. This is homework for lesson number 20. Paul McCore asked us to, as a continuation on to homework for lesson number 19, is to use something other than for loop to step through the number of flashes and cycles. Now, let me go through here. If you look here, you'll see I've got, I include Arduino graphics.h and the Arduino LED matrix.h. That's so I can display the count number on the matrix display, the LEDs. And then I set up the red pin, the green pin, and the blue pin numbers and the baud rate. And then I set up two different times, t times for the amount of time between colors and steps. And here I've got I equals 0 and num blanks, my string, and I add a prompt. Now if you go down here a little bit farther, you'll see I've set up a matrix begin. That's just to start it. And I set up the red, the green pin, and the blue pin for output modes. And then ISO serial.begin, and I pick up the baud rate I defined up above. Now down here in the loop, I do a serial print line prompt. That shows up on the serial monitor as a prompt, so that it tells us what to do, which will ask us how many blinks do you want. Okay, on this one, then I just wait for data in this little loop right here. Then we come down to num blanks, parse, and I get the whatever input I put in the serial monitor comes back as num blanks or blinks. Okay, instead of using the for loop, I use the while loop. Almost the same thing. Minus a few other things, but it's this one here. I just say for I that's less than or equal to num blanks minus 1 is it counts up plus 1, so I keeps incrementing. And the reason I put a minus 1 is because it starts at 0. Display, and then I display I. That is in a function down below here. Let's go down and take a look at that. I've got void display and an integer of I. Then I set up a string so that it'll print it. And then I begin to draw text, the size of the fonts. And then I begin text and I put the position of it as 3. And here's print line, my string, which happens to be I. And then I say end text and end draw. And then it all starts over again. Now, if I go up here and I reach up and I reset this puppy, and then I clear this, probably should clear this first and then reset it. Okay. Or not. What happened? There we go. Now if I reset it, my question is how many blinks do you want? So I say 10 blinks. And then enter. And we got blinks coming on the serial monitor. Also on the matrix display you'll see it going 7, 8, 9, and 10. That was actually the hardest part for me, is making that display work. Anyhow, now if we pick up another, let's go with 4. I'll reset it again because it won't go past this little bit down here at the bottom, right here. It won't go past this until you reset it. Okay, now it's sitting there, it's asking me how many blinks do I want. Let's go with 4. Oh, heck. Oh, darn it. Where'd I put it? I'll put it up here. I hate that because I keep forgetting to put the marker or the cursor into the send area on the serial monitor, and I end up typing something into my program. Okay, so let's put in 4 and enter. And if you'll notice, it counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it stops. And it also counts 1, 2, 3, 4 on the monitor, or the serial monitor. Okay, I think that's it. That's my homework, and I appreciate you doing all these videos for us, Paul. And this makes my retirement. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Bye.